All right, so today we're going to be diving into the world of UGC video creation, specifically looking at what one experienced creator is
Yeah,
offering.
it sounds good.
Yeah, so UGC, for anyone who maybe hasn't heard the term before, it's basically all that content that everyday people create rather than, like big production companies.
Where like think of all those unboxing videos or testimonials you see online. That's UGC, and brands use it a lot for marketing.
Exactly. So we've got this fascinating profile of a creator named Lisa B. And what we're going to do today is try to unpack what her particular offerings could mean for brands that are trying to, really connect authentically.
Yeah, and when we say authentic, that's a word that gets thrown around a lot,
Yeah,
but it's really the heart of what UGC is all about.
for sure. So let's jump right in. We're mainly looking at Lisa's own description of her services, and it's interesting right off the bat, she describes herself as a warm, friendly, engaging, mature/middle-aged woman, a mom and recent empty nester.
Yeah, I think that's a really deliberate choice, and it speaks volumes about who she's targeting. I mean, imagine you're a brand and you're trying to reach a slightly older demographic.
Yeah, people who might not necessarily trust a 20-year-old influencer.
Exactly. They might relate more to someone who's been there, done that.
Someone with a bit more life experience.
Right. And then you add in the fact that she highlights her passion for creativity and says she aims for an upbeat and well-spoken delivery. What do you make of that combination?
Well, I think the upbeat part is key because it suggests that her videos aren't going to be like dry or overly serious.
Definitely. She's going for something that's going to be engaging and entertaining and that really ties in with her whole emphasis on personal connection.
Yeah, she seems to get that building a rapport with the audience is super important, especially on platforms like TikTok, where she says she specializes.
And think about it for a second.
Yeah,
TikTok, it's all about that quick hit of entertainment. People scrolling through their feeds need something to grab their attention.
absolutely. So let's dig into her actual services. She lists personal connection, UGC specialist, and versatility, covering things like product demos, brand promotions, and storytelling. How do you see these all fitting together?
Well, the UGC specialist part is important because it shows she understands the ins and outs of creating content that's specifically tailored for social media and marketing.
Yeah, it's not just about making pretty videos, it's about making videos that actually work.
Right. And then you layer on that focus on personal connection and versatility, and it suggests that she can adapt to different brand needs while still maintaining that authenticity that's so crucial for things like testimonials and unboxings.
Yeah, those are huge for UGC because they provide that social proof that people are looking for, real people interacting with the product.
Exactly. It gives that firsthand experience.
Okay, so in terms of the nuts and bolts, her standard service includes on-camera modeling, voiceover product demonstration, and unboxing. Those seem like pretty foundational elements, right?
Oh, absolutely. Those are like your bread and butter for
Yeah.
showcasing a product in UGC. They're the
Yeah.
essentials.
And having them all bundled together probably makes things a lot easier for brands who are just starting out with UGC.
Streamlines the whole process.
Now, here's where things get interesting. She also offers these extras, like featuring her dog Malone in videos or filming in a rural setting.
I love that it's all about differentiation. In a world where there are tons of UGC creators out there, you got to find a way to stand out.
Yeah, and these extras could be a great way to do that. I mean, who doesn't love a cute dog?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It instantly injects some warmth of personality into the videos. And then the rural setting, it offers a very specific aesthetic that certain brands could really capitalize on.
For sure, it's a great visual hook. All right. Moving on her background, she lists professional UGC creator, TikTok Reels expertise, and professional spokesperson. What do you make of that?
It sounds like she's got a really well-rounded skill set. The TikTok expertise is obviously crucial given how massive that platform is, and the professional spokesperson part suggests that she's comfortable and confident on camera.
Yeah, that's super important because you don't want someone who's going to freeze up in front of the lens.
No, you want someone who can deliver the message clearly and effectively.
And she actually goes on to describe her voice and style as friendly, genuine, warm, sincere, and mature, yet upbeat and fun. That's a mouthful.
It is, but I think it speaks to that balance she's striking between, experience and approachability. She's mature, but she's also fun and engaging, which means she can probably connect with a wider range of people.
Yeah, that's a great point. All right, last but not least, her focus is on creating a lasting, meaningful impact for her clients. That's a pretty bold statement.
It is, but I think it speaks to her understanding of what truly effective UGC can do. It's not just about getting views or likes. It's about creating something that resonates with people on a deeper level.
Yeah, and ultimately that's what's going to benefit the brands she works with the most.
For sure. So to wrap things up, it seems like Lisa B is offering a very specific style of UGC, one that's rooted in her mature perspective and focused on building genuine connection with the audience.
And let's not forget about those extras, the dog and the rural backdrop. They really add a unique element to her offerings.
Definitely. So for all of you out there listening, think about this. How might a creator like Lisa, with her relatable personality and unique visual options, resonate with your target audience?
Yeah, could that authenticity be the key to building trust and standing out from the crowd in a world that's overflowing with content?
And how could those extra elements like the dog or the rural setting help you tell stories that really capture people's attention and make them feel something?
These are all things to consider as you explore the world of UGC and figure out what kind of creator is the right fit for your brand.
Absolutely food for thought.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of UGC and Lisa B's unique offerings.
Anytime.
We'll see you next